Hey guys, it's your girl Sis-Lo. Welcome to my live. You might want to get you a little glass of water because this one is going to be a little hard to swallow. Be right back. Grab your water and meet me right back in about 30 seconds. What are y'all doing? Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And on my panel, I've got my sis, Miss T from the Hood Table. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't find your video on YouTube to share out.
Oh, you probably gonna have to share it with the link. I'll give you the link, and
Huh?
you probably gonna have to share the direct link. Oh shoot, you can't do that, can you?
No, I don't even see. Are you on Trash Talk, Allie?
No, I'm on my regular channel.
Oh, I thought you were on Trash. Oh Lord.
Nope. It
Oh
would,
Lord,
yeah,
Lord.
it would have took me a little longer to set up because it's new.
Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, I told everybody you was gonna be on Trash Talk.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Okay, all right, I found it. All right, let me share it. Okay.
tell me if you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay now?
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure when I got ready to share the
I'm about to
art.
comment in the chat so you can oh, that's right, we're not on the other show. I was gonna say so you could mop me up, but I'm already modded over here. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna talk to you in a minute about sharing this one on the other channel. If I can do that, and then when I go over there, I'll be able to do it.
Okay.
Like, make sure you comment on the other channel or something, so I can mod you up. Okay, guys. I'm sorry about that. I, I'm grateful that Miss Tanya decided to come on over and join me. And because of the lateness of the hour, I am not going to tarry long. I'm going to get right straight to it. Okay, so for the most part, we know that here in the city of Detroit, there are, well, all over, there are quite a few young ladies that have gone missing for one reason or the other. The first article that I'm going to share deals with a young lady that went missing around in the end of December, right around the Christmas holiday. And she is a 36-year-old Latima Warren, and she went missing. She on December the 20th, and she had not seen well, she had been not been seen since. And she is 32 years of age, and she went missing from Detroit's west side. According to authorities, the report that they got was that she was last seen around 12 a.m. Um, she's about 5 inches, 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighs about 140 pounds, and she was last seen wearing a black puffy coat, gray jogging pants, and pint boots. I don't, whatever that is. I guess the young people will know probably what that was.
You gonna show her picture?
Actually, yes. Well, you know what? I'm trying to learn how to share my screen. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, for some reason, I don't want to save it. It's trying to make me save it. copy up.
I mean, if you want, I got it up, but
Okay, are you able to share it? That'd be perfect because I'm still learning how to do it. Let's see if I can- It says it's easy sharing. Okay, let me see if I can
you got to add it to the screen. It's down there. You got to just add to the screen.
Okay. All right. Ooh, look at you. Just pop me up thing of three. Some of that. I love you for it. Okay. Hallelujah. So this is 32-year-old Latima Warren, and this is the one that had been missing from December the 20th. And I'm going to give you an update with regards to Miss Warren, and the news is not good. I'm trying to pull up the article really quick. I had it up and I made a mistake and deleted it. I love Miss Tanya because she's gonna make me be on my best, keep my best foot forward, and I love you for that, Miss T. I just had it. Okay.
Now you sent me two stories, so it's two different ladies, right?
Yep, two different ladies.
Okay.
Yep.
So this one that I got on the screen right now, this is
This is
Latima
Latina Warren.
Warren.
Yeah, this is the oh Lord, girl.
Latima Warren, who's been missing for more than 2 weeks.
For more than 2 weeks, girl. But listen to this. I'm trying to find an article as opposed to the video because I don't want to play a video. I don't want to play a video. Okay. Detroit police say they have launched a homicide investigation following several. The body parts. You wouldn't believe this. As I was reading it, it went blank. I'm sorry. The body parts of the search warrant. The victim, is believed to be Latima Warren, who was reported missing after her disappearance on December 20th. However, police have not yet positively identified the body. Okay, now check this out. Miss Latima Warren just had a 3-month-old baby. She went missing from the 8,000 block of Warren on the west side of the city of Detroit, which is where she resided with her boyfriend. So search parties went out. Search parties, which consisted of people from the community and some community leaders and Detroit police. They went and they searched and they searched. They went to the home and they searched and they said they didn't find anything, but the boyfriend didn't open the door. He just told him that he hadn't seen her yet, this, that, and the third, and the police officers left. But they noticed that the house reeked of pine saw. Now that would have piqued my suspicion right there. So the search party went back. The community search party went back, and when they went back, they discovered that some of her clothes were now in garbage bags in the backyard, and they saw a shallow, what looked like a shallow grave that was dug in the yard. Now, the community, Malik Shabazz, who is a well-known community leader here in Detroit, which he led He was one of the leaders of the Detroit 300, which is a group of men that came together and they would do things like this: search, go door to door, marches, and things like that. So he was with the search party and they were with some of her family members. And when he looked, he said, either this is where she is buried or this is where she was intended to be buried. So, with that, they went back to the Detroit police, where the Detroit police um, acquired a search warrant and went back to the place. And when they went back to the place, they did, in fact, go inside of the house where the boyfriend um, was lying in the bed with the 3-month-old baby. And they discovered a bunch of trash bags around the house. Inside of the trash bags were what appeared to be human remains, and they were scattered abroad the house. So this guy had been, since he killed this woman allegedly, living in the same house with her remains were, and laying up in the bed with the 3-month old that they shared together, lying in that same house together. So he was arrested. He is in custody, and he is in fact a person of interest. So this is the latest that we have on this incident. Ty, can you get the picture for the second one for me?
Okay, 1 second.
Okay. So yeah, this is where we are right now on that particular situation. So more news upcoming. On this second story, this is that's horrific though. How could you? And before we go to the next story, how could you?
Okay, you just got to add it on.
Okay, how could you even remotely consider killing your child's mother, dismembering her body, and then sleeping in the same house with her body parts all over, scattered all over this house, and you got the nerve to lay up in the same house that you share with this woman while the world is looking for her, and you laying in the bed with the 3-month-old baby that the two of you conceived together. That's horrible, Tanya. That is absolutely horrible. And I hope he meets his fate if he is well, he has something to do with it, one way or the other. But I have to say allegedly to be safe. Do you have anything you want to add, Tanya?
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to bring this picture on here. Let me see. I had a picture up, but then I found a better picture.
Okay.
Okay, so you can add to the add. Can you see it? Add to the stream.
Okay, I'll add it after we I was asking you, did you have anything that you wanted to say? Um,
Um. Well, I'm not really familiar to the story, but is there a lot of black people, black women specifically, missing from that area?
oh yeah, a lot of young girls. But this one, I guess what makes it a little unique is that her child's father is the primary suspect. The fact that he was in the same house where her remains were found, and this is the place where they resided, and he was found lying in the bed with the baby in the bed with him, their 3-month-old baby in the bed with him, and he just haphazardly laying in the bed, chilling with his baby mother's remains scattered in different trash bags all over the house. And I was asking, what type of a mindset would you have to be in to do such a thing?
And so he was arrested,
Yes, yeah.
and they think he did it, right?
As I said earlier, he is the primary suspect, and he is now in
Mm,
custody. Now, the first
that's
time they went,
horrible.
they said they didn't see anything, but they smelled the house reeked of pine saw. That would have piqued my interest from day one. I mean, come on, ain't nobody that clean where the pine saw is so loud it's overpowering. That's just crazy. That's really crazy.
That is horrible. I don't. I mean, what kind of person kills their own? That's his baby mama. Was they married? Was they dating or girlfriend or were they married or were they dating?
They were boyfriend and girlfriend. Give me 1 second. I need hold on 1 second. Hold it down 1 second.
That's still bad, regardless. Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is this. They were apparently they have been in a long term relationship, and they
Uh
did
huh.
have that 3 month old baby together, and which is why I'm saying, how could you allegedly kill your baby's mom and sitting up here in the same house with her remains, and you sitting up here laying in the bed with the baby in the bed with you like you ain't done nothing.
I would love to hear their backstory.
I would
Like,
like
was there any information about
that
any
was
prior abuse?
yeah, they just found the remains yesterday.
But I
Um,
mean, like before when they were looking for her, was there any prior like
no, right, no,
family or anybody said something about prior abuse or
nothing. This is all
really?
new. This is all that she has three other children that are older. She's 32 years old. He's older than her. I do know that.
I mean, I can just imagine like before he killed. Well, allegedly, I know he's the primary subject, but
Correct. Hmm.
allegedly, if he did kill her, like usually before something that big happens, there's some type of abuse, like mentally, physically, verbally. I mean, that's what I'm wondering right
Like
now. Like, did the
right.
family know of anything? Did they do they got any proof that he hit her? That he, you know, because usually, before something that bad happens, it might start off small,
Something led up to it. Right.
right, and leads up to death. That's why I always tell women, especially young girls, that
Hmm.
first push, that first shove, that first
Hmm.
intimidation when they walking up on you all in your face, you know, that first threat, that
Hmm.
first slap. I mean, that's when you should leave.
Hmm.
That's when you should leave because it only aggresses. I mean, it's probably maybe one out of I don't know, maybe one out of 100 who might hit you one time or threaten you one time. Then they learn their lesson because they scared to leave you, and they become the greatest man on earth. But
Hmm.
9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna stop right there.
It's
So
not
that's
gonna
what I'm wondering.
it's not gonna stop right there, and it's also not okay for a woman to hit a man likewise. You know.
Oh yeah, of course. Vice versa,
Hmm.
because I know some females who they will haul off and hit a nigga in the leg.
Hmm.
Sure. Then they be like, "Oh, he hit me back. I'm calling the cops."
Hmm.
But you can't just keep on hitting on no man and think he ain't gonna hit back.
Like that. Right. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah,
But
there's no mention of prior
prior any police reports or anything.
no prior domestic abuse or anything. But like I said, the case is relatively new, and by her remains, it was treated as a missing person.
Uh huh.
But for them to, I would say, for them to continuously search around that house for whatever reason, there were some suspicions of something. Because if
Yeah.
I know at that point everybody is a suspect when somebody is missing. You never know, who done what.
Hmm.
So
But when somebody like everybody cleans their house. Pine Sol, Ajax,
Right.
409, whatever.
But
But
maybe
when somebody
somebody
missing
come
and you smell
missing.
something strong, like really, really, really
Mm-hmm.
strong, that should be like, okay,
It's gonna be somebody's interest.
it should pique somebody's interest because if I'm looking for my kids or something like that, like me and my kids, I try to keep up communication. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't trying to be like hounding, but just let me know where you going, what time you coming back, who you gonna be with, because you don't never know. People disappear off the face of the earth every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if I'm looking for my child or something, they somewhere, and I walk up in there and it smell like the whole house been cleaned by the Mary Maids.
Not even
Somebody better
have.
get out the blue. Somebody better get, what is that? The blue light, the green light, whatever
Mm-hmm.
light they be using to look for blood and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the next
I'm just saying.
yeah, it's suspicious to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he probably did it. You laying up there with your, oh my. First of all, if your baby mama missing, you shouldn't be just chilling up in bed with the baby. Why ain't you out there
Period.
looking for
Why you ain't out there looking?
her? Exactly.
Why you not out there looking for right along with everybody else? But I seen people look.
Oh yeah, we see that all the
And
time on the news. They be up there crying.
you
Please
hear
help
me?
me, please. And they the one that killed them.
Right.
They on TV begging for somebody to help find them.
And they're the ones that the reason why they're missing. That's crazy. That is so crazy. So this brings us to our next story. And thank God for oh, God, I love you so much. This beautiful young lady right here is 17-year-old Zion Foster. Zion Foster was last seen on Tuesday, January 4th. Um, and she works at a local restaurant, and she
She's
still
real pretty.
yeah, she's beautiful, and she still had her restaurant uniform on. I'm sorry. So this is a little close to home because Zion's aunt is the worship leader at as one of the worship leaders at my church,
Oh
and this is
wow.
right. This is her niece. So you, the first thing you do when you look at a beautiful young lady that looks like her and fits her description, the first thing that you come to mind is Lord. One, let her come home safe, but I pray that she's not that she comes home safe and she's not a victim of sex trafficking. Because when you think about it, the profile that you would imagine for a young lady to fit would be very attractive, very marketable, someone that's that they can get over by trafficking her, and they can benefit from it. So this young lady is quite attractive, well to do, not well to do, but well kept, as you can see. She's keeping her hair, her nails, and all that type of thing done. Very attractive. But there's a little twist to this. Now she went missing uh, when she left. Well, she was supposed to be on her way home. She called her mom, sent her mom a text and said that she'll be home. She's on her way home, and her job in the school that she attends is within a couple of minutes of her home. And the more ironic part about it is that she lives in my area, in the same area that I live in. I don't live in the city of Detroit. I live outside the city, and she also lives in that city. Now, her residence and her school and her job are within minutes of each other. So for her to call her mom and say, "Hey, I'll be home in a couple of minutes," and after 15, 20 minutes, her mom said she didn't come home and she hasn't seen her yet. Now it's been about what's the day, the 19th? 20th. She's been missing since the 4th. So it's been over 2 weeks that this baby has been missing now, and they are really concerned. So this is a cool. This
Right.
is
Do you want me to play the news story?
sure, absolutely. I
Okay,
love
one
you.
second. One second.
Okay, I'm gonna mute. Look, I'm gonna mute myself.
For a day of service.
Monday, community members joined Minister Malik Shabazz
With the King Jr. faith leaders are joining concerned citizens for a day of service to help find missing Detroiters. One of those is 17-year-old Zion Foster, who went missing earlier this month. CW50's Chris Walker has more.
This is the location Zion Foster shared with her mother January 4th. It's the last location where Zion was known to be, and now a search effort is underway to find the missing teen.
A 17-year-old child, Zion Foster, was known to have come to her cell phone pinged off of being here.
It's been 13 days since Zion Foster was last seen.
We need your eyes. The police need your help.
That's right.
We need your help.
Monday, community members joined Minister Malik Shabazz to knock on the door of the home Zion shared with her mother on the 19,000 block of Greenfield near Vassar. And although no one appeared to be home, the search continues.
Let's bring her home. She just missed the passing of her grandma. Let's get her here so she can be for the funeral. Let's just let her be able to say goodbye to her grandma.
She was picked up from her home on Melrose Court in East Point in this car, a white sedan with black tinted windows.
Zion is loved. I'm not giving up. We are not giving up. We are not giving up. And if you have my baby, if you know where my baby is, if you have any information, please help us.
If you have any information on Zion's location, call Detroit or East Point Police. Reporting in Detroit, Chris Walker, CW50, News at 10.
That is so sad. Ooh, I gotta start crying.
Girl, and it will choke you up. Now here's the kicker to this. This is what came up today, I believe it was. The family of missing 17-year-old Zion Foster said they're receiving a lot of tips on her whereabouts from people who believe they've seen her. But some of the quote unquote tips are ransom demands and threats. Sierra Milton, the mother of the East Point teen who has been missing for over a week, said that some people are sending.
You can add her back to the screen.
Okay.
You see her?
There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, and I pray that you guys would share her photograph because with something like this, you just never know where she may end up, But Sierra Milton,
so pretty. I hope she. Oh God. Oh, go ahead.
Sierra Milton, the mother of the East Point teen who has been missing for over a week, said that some people are sending in tips and are preying on her desperation. Some of the tips mentioned her daughter being held hostage, and others say she's going to be sold or killed. One text message even demanded and Milton said she paid $200 because she was so desperate. East Point official says this case is their top priority, and they're working with the Detroit police to find the teen. Foster was last seen January 4th with her cousin on the west side of Detroit. She is described as 5 foot 1 inch tall, weighing 220 pounds, and she was last seen wearing her uniform from the Detroit Wing Company. And then they leave the phone number. Now, another development uh, says that one of her cousins was the police are seeking him out to question him because allegedly he was the last person to have been seen with her.
That's what I was
Apparently,
wondering. Was the cousin a girl? Was the cousin a guy?
it was a young
Um, did the
man.
cousin come up and nobody and she just disappeared and the cousin's still around?
It was uh her cousin is a young man, and the last thing that hang on one second. One quick second. Um, trying to find an article that I had. Like I said, some of the stuff I don't know. I had everything pulled up and ready, and I actually um, made a mistake and closed the window like a dodo. This was today. This will do it. Okay, yeah. I pray that they really find her, honey. It's just crazy. She says on January 4th, 17-year-old Zion Foster's cousin picked her up from her house on the 22,000 block of Melrose Court in East Point, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit. Authorities report Ring doorbell camera footage shows her cousin's vehicle around 10:45 p.m. 2 hours later, Sierra Milton, her mother, received a text from her phone, and she said, "I'm on my way home." And she said, "I was like, okay." And 20 minutes later, I didn't see my baby. Zion rode with her cousin to the west side of of Detroit. Now, if you recall, they said that she was last seen at the residence she shared with her mother. Well, and the resident said um, near Vassar Street. Mhm. And they also said that near Greenfield on the west side of Detroit. But her mother lives in East Point, so that there had to be a little mix up with the news reporter because the address on Vassar Street was actually the last address that um, the young lady was seen at with her cousin. She lives in East Point with her mom, so that was just a misspeak by her by the news reporter. So then when they checked her phone records, they found that her phone actually pinged from the address on the west side of Detroit, and that's the area where her cousin lives. So she was at his residence at some point in time.
Oh my God.
Right. So they said that the cousin still stays today that they haven't seen my baby. This is the mother talking. They started off saying they hadn't seen my baby in 3 years. Then they changed it to say 2 years. Then they said haven't seen my baby since May. Then they say they changed it again and say they haven't seen my baby since October. After her disappearance, the mother discovered some information about Zion's cousin. She uncovered this information through her daughter's cell phone records. He was trying to talk to her and get with her and
What?
stay contact. Yes.
Oh, and you know what? Before you even said that, when you said the last ping, man, I had some thoughts going through my head.
Right.
Some thoughts going through my head because it does happen.
So wait a minute though, girl. this is the thing that really gets to me. The where this baby was last seen and where that other lady's human remains were found is on the same side of town. So I'm not saying that they're related, but that's very ironic. So
Yeah, the girl could possibly be running a prostitution ring or a trafficking ring or
never
maybe
never
worse.
know. You never know. So she said she's underage. Then I found out that drugs and things like that are also included in this. So I don't know what their lifestyle is. I don't know what they're about. And she filed when she filed a missing report on Zion, Sierra was told there would be a delay. So each point said it was going to take 72 hours for them to assign a detective to the case. Her mom told the news. The person that's over it now specifically said, I'm going to be honest with you. We're taking this as if she were a runaway. Several witnesses have reported seeing Zion. One witness reported seeing her near a gas station where her cell phone pinged last. They're coming with information stating that they have my baby held hostage and that she's going to be sold or she's going to be killed. Sierra also said that she's received text messaging stating that Zion was going to be sexually exploited, and she's no longer in Michigan, and they demanded money. She said, I am spastic. I am desperate. I want my baby back. She said, I ended up giving up $200 to get that information. So they have other foundations like the Black and Missing Foundation that has been assisting them on this search. And her father says that anybody, if you see or hear anything, if you know anything, contact us. It's important. We are all we have. And they give Zion's description and everything like that. So they did give her cousin's name, and it was Jalen Brazier. Jalen Brazier was the last person that they saw Zion with. His name was Jalen Brazier. So we're going to see just how far. Oh my God, this is just really crazy. Um, this situation goes, but we do know that Jalen Brazier turned himself in, and I'm going to give you.
Are you kind of close to the incidences?
Just
I mean, don't say exactly where you are or nothing, but
well, it's the same area.
Hey, Miss Lady Scoop, how you doing?
Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, do you think like this would be some type of if it goes to trial or anything, and they find out the cousin has something to do with it? Would you like follow it closely, like attend trial and stuff?
Oh, if at all possible. Well, girl, guess what? If it's right
That's
here,
what I did to one of the big stories here in Omaha. A
I
lot of
just
people
sent you
know
the
me for
picture.
following a certain case. I was there all the time at court, sitting there taking notes.
Yep, I would definitely, because it's up the street. Courthouse would be up the street. So I just sent you the picture for because you got to tell me what to do with this. So we're gonna take her picture down for
You sent me a picture in my inbox on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. Oops. Stop screen.
So it says Detroit police investigating the disappearance of an East Point um, teenager on Wednesday named the male relative as a person of interest in the case. Jalen Brazier of Detroit apparently has been spotted with Zion the day she was last seen in the area of Greenfield Road and the Lodge Freeway near Vassar. We are extremely concerned, White said. This is Police Chief James E. White. As news coverage, we are directing every tool and resource available to bringing her home. Later Wednesday night, from Detroit police said Brazier had turned himself into authorities at a local precinct. No further information was available, but the department said that more information would be forthcoming.
There
Detroit
he
police,
is. He's in the back.
okay. So this is the young man that she was last seen with, her 23-year-old cousin. Now, mind you, hi, lady school. Now, mind you, um, she's 17 years old. He's at least 5 years older than her, and trying to persuade his own cousin to hook up with him and to use drugs and things like that. She was the last person he was seen with. He was seeing his car was seen on their Ring doorbell picking her up from in front of her home, and now she's missing, and no one knows where she is, and no one's seen her since he was last with her. So he's now turned himself in, being questioned by police. There's no word at this point whether charges have been made or not, or will be forthcoming, or whether or not he is a official suspect or anything of this nature. But we're definitely going to keep watch. Now, these are just two of the cases that have come about in the city of Detroit, that involves missing or exploited women or teens or people at this point. We have not only women that are missing, we have young kids that are missing, young boys. We have grown men that have not been seen by their families. We have elderly people who have not been seen or heard from for several days, weeks, months, in some cases, even years. In one incident, just quite recently, the remains of one of the missing mothers was found in an abandoned home. So it's just really, really sad how this thing is coming along. So I am one of
I'm
those.
gonna need you to stay at home.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't believe that. I cannot stand for my children, my daughters. They are adults, but I still don't want them traveling alone. And I want them to travel in groups, stay in groups, and stay at home. Right now, we are in the midst of a global pandemic, and the more you are congregate, the more likely you are to be possibly infected. And anyway, so let that be your excuse. Stay up behind that home. But if you just have to go out, travel in pairs, travel in groups,
See,
stay.
that's why I'm all for women having weapons.
Yep.
I'm serious about that. I
And
believe
know how to
every man
use
should have a
it.
weapon and go like me and my friends. We be going to the gun range. We be practicing.
And now let me say that there was one young lady that was allegedly abducted at one of the local places. I won't say where. But it happened with her so quick. It was alleged that she, while she was getting in her car after loading her items, she was getting into the car. Before she could shut her door, someone jumped out of a cargo van and injected her with some type of paralytic.
And that's why you gotta be vigilant. You gotta have your eyes
Exactly.
open. Like if I was to go outside right now, it's
Mhm.
11:34 Central Standard Time. If I was to go outside right now, say my dog got to use the bathroom, I strap up. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
When I walk to my car in the morning and have my if I gotta take out the trash, I strap up. I live in the
Same
hood,
here.
so I'm always aware of my surroundings. You can't have a weapon and then relax. You can't have a weapon and just walk out the house. Oh, ain't nobody gonna mess with me. I got a gun. You still have to pay attention to your surroundings because somebody could grab you and kill you with your own weapon
Exactly.
because you're not paying attention to your surroundings. Your eyes should be everywhere and anywhere at all times.
And
Whether
let
you walking out of Walmart and you putting groceries in your car,
exactly.
or
Yeah.
you at home and you taking your dog out or taking your trash out or shoveling some snow, your eyes should be always alert. Always.
And it doesn't matter about your age because just recently a 63-year-old woman um was raped and beaten and left for dead, and subsequently she did pass away as a result of her injuries. But she was 63 years old, but she didn't look her age. So it doesn't matter what age you are, what nationality you are, what body shape, anything else.
It sure don't matter. You could be 600 pounds and you're raped.
Mhm.
Men don't care. They don't care. Half the time, they don't really care what you look like. Now, sometimes, especially if they're a serial killer, they have certain types, like blonde or black or white or short or tall. You
Yeah.
know, they have certain kinds, certain types. But for the most part, most people who just is fixated with overpowering people, people who are smaller than them, people who they think that they could basically overpower,
Overpower. Yeah.
like or dominate. It don't matter. And if you're a big old woman, you think, like, I used to tease with my son sometimes. I'd be like, make sure y'all turn the light on when I come home and y'all watch me come in the house because you know they out here kidnapping big girls. And they be like, Mama, stop.
Hide your
And of
kids,
course
hide
I
your
be
wife.
joking, but I be joking, but I'm like, they don't care if they out to get your goodies and dominate you and overpower you and just humiliate you. They don't care what you look like. What they say, P is P. I don't want to say the real word, but you know what I'm talking about. P is
Yeah.
P. Most men, it don't matter if you're fat, skinny, white, black, Puerto Rican. I'm just saying.
Right. Mm-mm-mm.
But
Well,
I really hope they find both of those girls.
well, the one they found her remains.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I meant, like,
Hmm.
find out who,
Right.
did the crime.
They didn't have her baby dad in custody.
Yeah, I
So
hope they get their justice.
I will definitely keep you guys updated on whatever the developments are in this case, and I will have more um topics like this that's coming really really soon. I want to thank Miss T from the Hood Table, Giants Primetime TV,
You're welcome, boo.
and of course, Tice, was it Slice by Slice, custom cake decorating.
Oh, Tanya's Delights, Slice by
Tiny
Slice.
Slice, exactly. And if you don't mind, drop your goodies in the box down here so everybody can get them. You are more tech savvy. That's the only reason why I'm asking you.
You said drop my what?
Your links.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on one second. You kind of broke up a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah.
I can drop my YouTube channel.
Girl, yeah.
Yes, baby. Okay, let me see. Let me see. All right.
Not only is she my friend, my sister from another miss. It's so funny because we have so much in common. So much in common. It's so funny because I mean, seriously, like I think one of the things that we really got off on is like I used to watch you every Sunday morning. You was on your way to church.
hmm
cake decorating, and I also bake. But again, I decorate, but I don't decorate like you. I'm not. It's not. It's just something I'm learning to do. I'm not that experienced at it, but I cater.
Mm-hmm.
So we had so much in common. I think that's what got us. And you're my moderator. I'm your moderator. But not only are
Mm-hmm.
you my moderator, but you're producing my show. Look at that,
This about to be CBS, baby. No.
baby. Baby, mess around. It's gonna be S&T or TNS or something.
Well, I only dropped 2 links because I be on Times Prime Time, but Times Prime Time is kind of just like my backup channel right now. So I just dropped the hood table and my cake decorating channel.
Right, but most of the time you share your content to each of the some of the other channels, so where they can't find you on one, they can find you on another, but they can find you.
Right. Yep.
So I want to give you all my heartfelt thanks and love and appreciation for you joining me, not only on tonight, but being my faithful moderator and producing this show tonight and helping me out.
But
Because
do
I'm
you want
not.
me to drop your other link?
Oh, that would be wonderful. Look at her.
Hey, it's all
When I
about
make
networking and support. That's what it's about.
when I make it big, you're gonna be on my payroll.
Hey. I just be there to drive you around when you make it big.
I want you to drive me around. I want you to. When I get big, you get big. So you're gonna need to be driven.
Girl, if you don't get any bigger, you always gonna be mine. You know what?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm about to drop your other channel. Miss Sis-Lo has a new channel that she just started. So I'm gonna drop that link in the chat so
Yes.
everybody can go over there and support her new channel.
Trash Talk Alley 22, baby.
Trash Talk Alley 22,
Trash Talk Alley
twin.
22. Yep, that's what
Yeah.
we
Trash
laughing.
Talk Alley twin. Y'all better subscribe to that channel. I just dropped the link. And let's get her clicks and some views. Let's get her an algorithm. Let's get her up to 1,000 subscribers. And that's for both of these channels.
Yes,
Support. That's the key to this YouTube game. Support.
It's my goal. And it will be this year that I will be releasing my book finally.
Oh yeah.
I will be and the last shall be First Lady.
I can't wait. I know that's gonna be a bestseller.
My
I
God.
already know. I have a feeling you're gonna be they're gonna be having you on Oprah, Good Morning America. Now.
Don't you play with me.
No, I'm serious. I am so serious.
Girl.
You're gonna do well with that book. You are. And of course, we're gonna have to do an exclusive review with the author.
Thank you, Lady Scoop. I love you.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Lady Scoop.
I appreciate it. I mean, listen, a subscription right now is better than anything y'all can ever ask for, and I really appreciate it.
You know,
somebody, girl, tell somebody. But we gotta keep it up, and I promise, Lady T, that I would not keep her long. She has to get up and work in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta get up at 7:30.
Yeah, and I just gotta get up and be bossed by my grandkids, though, and my son.
Do Miss Lady Scoop got a channel?
Pardon me?
Do Miss Lady Scoop got a channel?
Miss Lady Scoop, do you have a channel, sweetheart?
I think I might have. I know I've seen her around. I just don't know if she has a channel.
I think, you know what? Let me stop.
I think she
almost messed
up.
She's been, I've been seeing her for a while. And I think
I've been seeing that name around. I just don't know if she has a channel or not. Yeah, but let us know if you got a channel, Miss Lady Scoop, so we can subscribe to you too.
Oh, she doesn't. She said no, never.
Oh, okay. I know I've seen the name around.
Yeah. I appreciate you all so much, girl. You know, I trying to jump ahead of the game. I got a pot of greens on work tonight for tomorrow.
What kind of greens? Collard greens?
Turnip and mustard.
Greens. Mustard?
Turnip and mustard mix.
Ooh.
And I baked some girl, I gotta show you this recipe. I just made it up and it's so good. Baked garlic butter parmesan chicken. Girl, I'm gonna have to do a video on how to use it. It is so good. I can tell you how to do it. I can
It
tell you.
sounds good.
Yeah, so it's really simple. You just wash your chicken real good, remove the fat, do whatever you. I like the bigger pieces of chicken, like the thighs or legs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I like poking holes in it so that I make sure it cook thoroughly, and the especially if I don't have time to marinate it for a while, it cooks through it. The flavor cooks through. So you season it to your liking, but not too heavy. Season to your liking. Marinate it with a little Italian salad dressing, and then you um, sprinkle some breadcrumbs all over it, and mix them up in there. And then you melt you some butter, or I'm sorry, not melt, saute garlic. I love using fresh garlic. Saute some chopped garlic in butter. Add a little Parmesan cheese, a little bit of chili powder, and drizzle it over the chicken and lay it flat in the pan. Bake it for about 30-45 minutes uncovered. And when I tell you that is the crispiest, best buttery
Yeah, I'm
Parmesan
gonna
cheese,
need you to make a video.
girl, it is so good. It comes out just like the Colonel's chicken or something. Original recipe, but
Mhm.
you can taste the butter Parmesan. Very good. Very, very good. So I don't have that with that, and now I'll make some mac and cheese for the babies and corporate and feed these children really good so they'll sleep. So grandma can sleep. Okay.
You feed that's for dinner tonight, girl. It's almost midnight, or is that for tomorrow?
No, no, no. I say I got a head start. I made
Oh, oh.
no, 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 no. I got the greens cooking
I'm
on
about
low.
to say they better eat them some cereal and go to bed if it's this late.
Oh, it's
Some
quiet.
ramen noodles.
It's quiet. They're all asleep. They're all asleep because my baby's in the hospital. So their dad got them calmed down and put them in bed when he got for work. So they're in there in the bed with him, and I'm in the kitchen. And so hopefully she'll be
Are
released
you at your
tomorrow.
daughter's house tonight?
I am. I'm gonna stay
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay.
Yep. Stay here with her till she feel better. Just like my oldest daughter when she had Karina. Um, I stayed at the house with her husband and kids until she came home. That 72 days she was in the hospital. So yeah, she ain't gonna be there that long. Thank you, Jesus, hallelujah.
Hmm.
She'll be home prayerfully tomorrow. So but I'm gonna wait until she feels better because if she moves, she's in a lot of pain. So yeah, I want to make sure my boo boo is okay. And then I'm go home, tend to me.
Hmm.
How you doing? But I thank you. I love you on purpose, and it ain't nothing you can do about it, darling.
Yes,
Is it?
Miss Lady Sue. She said she both of our day ones. I know. There, see.
Oh, girl, of course.
I guess when I see the name Scoop, I think sometimes Snoop. Lady Snoop.
No, but you know what? I think this the one when I used to see, I say, "Hey, scoop the coop the coop the coop."
Yeah, I think so. Yep,
It look
yep.
like that's the one.
Hmm.
Mhm. But I
Yeah,
appreciate you
they're
too.
like day ones in the house.
All of my sisters in the house. So okay, hey, I'm gonna give out um my my email on Trash Talk Alley for you guys to send um your request in. I'll be doing prank calls.
You need to have start something to say like ask Sis-Lo.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh girl, yeah.
Grr, grr.
Yeah, yeah. But it's Can gonna be doing all the dirt
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
So Can, Sis-Lo won't be involved. It'll be Can. So Can gonna be getting it, And so she's gonna be doing prank calls. She's gonna be doing karaoke. Um, she's gonna do trash or treasure. Should we trash it or
Oh, I
treasure it?
like that. Trash or treasure. I like that.
Yeah, should we trash it or treasure it? So yeah, so that'll be the ones where we come up with the talent, a talent show,
That should
and
be like the end of your segments every show.
what trash or treasure.
Like how me and my pastor be doing like a something just ain't right segment. Like the last 2 minutes of our show, it'd be like trending news.
Okay,
Yeah, you
okay,
should do like a trash or treasure it at the
oh,
end.
okay. I was thinking like using that for like more like the talent part, you
Oh,
know.
my bad, my bad.
Yeah, no. But you know that's a
Oh, no,
good.
I thought you meant like stuff out there in the yeah.
Yeah, we have people to vote, the audience to vote. Should we trash
Mm-hmm,
or treasure it?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And have them call in and say whether or not they, you know, have so many contestants, and when the contestants come up and perform, at the end we'll have them vote. Number one, should we trash or treasure? And see who, left standing after them. And then maybe if it come down to a tie, have a sing off or, whatever. That'll be so fun, yeah. So I appreciate you, Sugar. Thank you for being with me.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too. And thanks everybody for coming through. Everybody who come in after the show, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Uh, I love you on purpose, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And what you got to say, Sis T?
I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. I'm looking forward to continuing on this Tasha K and Cardi B review that I've been doing on my channel. I don't know. I don't know how many more days it's gonna last, but I do appreciate you for jumping on my lies with me and helping me cover this trial in this case, and just talk about different things about social media, YouTubing, blogging, doxing, bullying, harassment. So these are very like Carmel Diva said the other day. This case is going to take some precedence over how we as bloggers and people on social media move forward from now on.
Yep.
Because if Tasha K, I'm telling you, if whether she wins or loses, this case is gonna show some. I mean, it's gonna show people like either we can get away with this stuff, or we can be sued down to our toenails and lose everything that we got, that we worked hard for. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, we'll be back on that tomorrow on my channel. So good night, Miss Lady Scoop.
Good night, Miss Lady Scoop. Thank you for coming through and hanging out with us. I appreciate you, babe.
Yeah, I sure thought you was gonna be on the Trash Talk Alley channel. I sure thought.
It's the BBK.
The BBK.
Girl. Now that's my girl. We go back to the Maddie Mob. You hear me? We go way back to the Maddie Mob. That's You know what? I used to tell you something about her. It's something about her voice.
Have you been watching the new Maddie segment?
I
yeah,
watched some of it, but I know she got a new one. Good tell me she's saying hello to you.
Hey, BBK.
But see, now I'm gonna tell you something about BBK. Sometimes I would this was after I think it was right after my dad passed and my brother passed. Her voice was so comforting to me, and I don't think I ever told this. And now we know each other on and off as well, but I don't get. She's a workaholic. I ain't trying to put your business out there, but I know she's a workaholic, so I don't really bother her like that. But her voice is so soothing that when we used to be on Instagram, I would be on that Instagram listening to her voice until I fell asleep. Seriously, because it gave me comfort. when my father and my brother passed, I was so lonely. And I stayed said that I would sit up and I would listen to her voice. And her voice was so soothing. And everything she said, it was something interesting or informative. Now you look on her channel, she's always got some real deep, informative kind of stuff.
The BBK got a channel?
Oh, girl, do she got a channel? She
Hold
done
on, let me
playing
see.
Jeopardy and all kind of stuff on her channel. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh yeah, the BBK. Yes,
Oh,
girl.
I found it.
Yes.
The
She has some
BBK.
girl. She has some. This woman actually taught me because she used to think I was so funny because there were things that I did not know, and she thought I had to be kidding. I ain't know nothing.
Well, I just subscribed to her and I hit her notification bell. I didn't know she had. I see her sometimes in your chat, but I didn't know she had a channel.
Yeah, she got a channel, and like she was the one that taught me a lot of stuff about. Like it's a lot of stuff. You know how you was just doing stuff on here for me because I don't really know. There was stuff she was teaching. Close your back door and do this and do stuff like that. And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And she thought
You're
I
welcome to BBK. You're welcome.
but she, oh my God, yeah, she's really informative. She's really informative. And she basically, if you ask her to research something for you, she ain't gonna leave no stone unturned. She's very thorough.
Oh,
Very
okay.
thorough. Yes, she's very thorough. And
That's what's
so
up.
it's like you. Like when you come up and you bring a story up, you thoroughly research it before you
I
bring it.
do. I be trying to. I mean, I don't really do no stories if I don't really got no. I ain't Tasha K.
Right.
I can't just put no stuff out there up, just throw it up in the air and hope somebody believes it.
Yeah. But I hope you BBK get a chance to go back and replay. We had a very interesting story show today. So go back if you can and catch the replay for me and give me a thumbs up. I don't believe I asked for a thumbs up at all tonight. But everybody in the replays and let me win, hit the thumbs up. I mean every word of it, babe. And I love you. I'm gonna send you a text soon. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead because everybody got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Okay.
It's time to say goodnight.
I'm so glad we had
Farewell.
this time together. Just have a loud voice, sing a song.
Yes.
We just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. And it's where you
So long.
tug your ear. Listen
Farewell.
to you, girl.
Goodbye.
I hear you.
Good night, girl. Good night.
Yeah. She shut the door on it.